At the top of the newscast, we told you about President Biden's new immigration policy.
It was signed today, and reaction has been mixed, and that's been on both sides of the aisle. Not everybody's happy about it. Ken Molestina, in fact, just finished speaking with Governor Greg Abbott. What did he have to say?
In short, in summary, he doesn't support this, Doug and Nicole, and he also believes that this is some sort of a political stunt here as this election cycle takes shape. Of course, as you mentioned, this is the announcement, the executive announcement that was made today on what would happen with asylum seekers once the threshold reaches a certain number at the border of illegal crossings in between ports of entry. It will shut down the asylum process for so many asylum seekers. It's something that has drawn a lot of criticism on both sides. Governor Abbott once again says he is not in favor of it. He doesn't like it. And as a matter of fact, he believes that this is going to encourage more illegal immigration. It's going to create something of a frenzy for folks who are trying to cross the border illegally here in Texas. I asked him what the state would be prepared to do if that, in fact, becomes a reality. This is his response to that.
What Texas will do in the aftermath of this order by Joe Biden, we will be redoubling our efforts to add even more miles of razor wire border barrier, more miles of the border wall that we're building, more National Guard. By the way, we just last week added a National Guard military base at Eagle Pass on the border. We will have more soldiers present constantly on the border to make sure that there is no illegal entry into our state.
It's important to point out that the governor has been urging the Biden administration to do something about the high number of illegal crossings at the border. I asked him is that something that they did, but he says this is still not enough to solve the issue here in Texas. We're going to continue to go through this interview. There's a lot more to it, as well as get reaction to President Biden's announcement. We're going to have more on that on the news at 7 o'clock. Back to you guys.
All right.